So, Texas. Back here in Texas. Not because of that other vlog, you know, the other vlog. The car crash in Texas. Not back because of that. The event that we're at is actually here at Texas. Pretty dope. I'm gonna start adding videos. While I'm here, I was gonna say that I'm gonna release this one video that I made with my boy Arvin. It was like a project or whatever. He asked me if I could help him. And I'm like, I bet, cool, you know, might as well test out this camera. And I did a camera test before of the unboxing of this camera. So I'll wait for that too. Filming his tutorial. His tutorial was on speedboxing. So like I had OD footage that we took, but I had to cut it down. But this is what I got so far. I hope you enjoy it. Go check out my boy Arvin, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have started using the camera. So I hope you like it and enjoy. Yeah.
Let me get your IG, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. No, what do you do?
I'm a rapper.
Rapper?
Yeah, so I need somebody to do, and I produce, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm trying to show you real quick. But see, I just did some shows not too long ago. I just definitely need somebody to help me with some visuals, bro. That's it.
Quick side note. Sorry for the bad audio. It was just way too loud in that gym. If you're not interested in how to speed bag, don't watch the rest of the video. I will drop another video soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey, I'm Arvin Sumasar, and today I'm going to teach you how to hit the speed bag over pro. A lot of people ask me, Arvin, why do you spend so much time in the speed bag? Well, the reason why I spend so much time in the speed bag is all the greats did. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, who is considered ahead of his time, all of them used the speed bag. Not only to develop their hand accuracy, hitting very precisely, hitting very fast, and very hard. So today, I'm going to show you how to cultivate all these skills by using the speed bag. Alright. So first things first, we want to protect our hands. Use your hands every day for riding, whatever, fine motor skills. They're not meant to be wailing on a bag all day, so we got to protect them. You want this to be tight to secure your wrist so you don't sustain any injury, especially when you're hitting the heavy bag. Protecting my hand. Now that our wrap is ready, we're ready to go work on the bag. Next, you want to get your initial setup done. To do this, you're going to have to pick out a bag, a swivel, and maybe even a speed bag platform. For me, I already have my platform, and my bag is a small Everlast bag. For most people, I recommend going with a normal size bag. This bag is a lot faster than normal, and it's a lot harder to hit. So going with a normal size bag will allow you a little bit more aero. Next thing, choosing your swivel. A lot of people, they like to use a U-hook swivel, a lot of pro boxers. I really like that swivel as well. It's one of the easier ones to learn on. This is actually a harder one to learn on, this chain link swivel, mostly because you get this double pendulum effect where it's rocking back and forth. Another great swivel to use is a ball and hook swivel. I'll try to get a picture of it right now. But the problem with this one is you get a lot of pop-up. So for beginners, I recommend a U-hook swivel. Unfortunately, today we have to work with a chain link swivel, but it'll be alright. The next thing you want to look at is your platform height and your bag height. Since we're training our endurance of our shoulders here with this exercise and our precision, we're going to kind of want it to be high. A good rule of thumb to go by is just keep the bag at the bottom tip of your nose, and this is a really good height for it. To adjust the height on your platform, you're usually going to pivot to the left to make the platform descend. The next part of this is your positioning. Specifically, your hand positioning, your foot positioning, and your general body position. So for our hands, we're going to want to keep them up top here. Still keep them loose. I see a lot of guys that get really tight. They go like this. This is not good. It's not fluid. It's not what a boxer should be doing. Ultimately, this is going to lead to you telegraphing your punches, and it's going to let your opponent to read you. They're going to see that you're like kind of a mechanical fighter. You're not fluid. You're not fast. This, that, and the next. It's the complete opposite of what we're going for here. We're going to get fluid and fast. So stay loose. Keep on moving when you're hitting the bag. Next thing you want to look at is your actual position underneath the platform. For me, I find that just being cut in half by the platform like this, where my head is kind of halfway out, is a really good position for me because it allows me to be close enough to the bag to hit it easily, not too close where I'm going to get hit myself by the bag or stop the momentum if my hand gets slower and I just accidentally stick here. The next thing that you want to look at is your foot positioning. This is personal preference as well. I've seen a lot of guys, they go with this neutral position, especially for working on the speed bag. It seems pretty good to me. Now we're going to get into the real meat of the tutorial. We're going to focus on the bag movement and our hand movement. So what's happening when I'm hitting the bag, I'm not hitting it every time that it comes back at me. That's way too fast, and if you could do that, you're really good. You're better than me. But not many humans can do that, so what's actually happening here is when I hit the bag, it's bouncing back and forth. You can see that pretty easily now I'm going slower. But what's actually happening is it's going to hit once here, and then once here, and then when it's coming back, I'm going to strike it again. And I do this every time. So what you really want to do is make sure that you're listening to the bag hit the platform. This is going to help a lot. This is why I tell people when you're first starting out, do not listen to music, preferably be in a quiet environment so you can just really hear what you're doing. Okay, the next part that we're going to work on is our actual hand motion. A lot of people, they seem to think that like because of the movies, maybe you hit it with this party. What you're really going to do is be hitting it with your knuckles. And the motion that you really want to develop here is this kind of small circular motion. What I find this best compared to is an ice picking motion. A lot of people say that this is like ice picking. Just imagine that there's a bucket of ice right here underneath your bag. You're picking away at it. You're just going to town with your bucket of ice. And that makes it really easy. When you're just attacking that bucket of ice, you keep your hand in this small circular pattern without making too many deviations. Next thing I'm going to do is work on putting it all together. So let's review. First, I'm going to stand flush underneath this platform, letting it cut my body in half. I'm going to go into a normal stance. So every way, whether you're orthodox or southpaw, you can use it. And then I'm going to keep my hands up, and I'm going to start hitting the bag. So I'm going to start with a 1-2 rhythm, just practicing that ice picking. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Once I feel comfortable with that, I'll actually start hitting the bag. So let's go. And that's pretty good. But eventually, you're gonna get good at this and you're gonna wanna start picking it up. So as you're gonna start picking it up, you just wanna naturally progress through. You don't really wanna force yourself to push much farther than you can go or go much faster than you can go, because what's just gonna happen is you're gonna keep on missing, then resetting, and you're not gonna be as practicing as much as you would if you're just going at a normal speed. So, in closing, if you really want to develop your hand speed, your hand accuracy, and even your punching power like the pros, I think the speed bag is the exercise for you. It can teach you all these things and many more, and plus it's a great workout.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Thank you so much to my brother Mario. He helped me out with the edits in this video, helped me with the song selection. Without him, I couldn't have done it. Thank you so much, Mario, for coming through.
Nobody can be back here right now.